morning, everybody, and welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show. It's where the Aquarius go to be in the know. The Aquatic Morning Show, right here.
Yay! It is
Good morning, everybody.
TGIF.
Yes, TGIF, that's for sure. That is for sure. Good morning, Miss Patty and Mystery Snow Guardians, Miss Holly, Rising Sun Aquatics. And yes, I am still sick. Sorry. Doing the best I can. But didn't want to leave Miss Dee by herself, so I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
do Bigfoot Fish Tanks. What's up, Dennis? Eduardo. Good morning, Eduardo. Or whoever is behind the closed black window lurking.
It's like the Wizard of Oz anymore. What's it going to be?
Who's gonna be here today?
You need to get one of those things where it pulls the curtains open after the show
That would
starts.
be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. Brooklyn Bell, what's up, lady? How are you? Good morning. Levi, Timbo's taking it easy. DeFreeze Aquariums, aka Rob, Sharpie, Carrie. Good morning, Carrie. Degenerate, what's up, Jason? Miss Lori, and Miss Lori has already sent me the people that go in the contest today.
Ooh. I was like, well, if you didn't come, we weren't going to have a contest today because I don't know how to do all that.
It's easy, but I mean, the easiest is to just, well, you can't run it. You have to do those others because you have to get other people. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not hard. Hydra Monster. Paul Sotero, good morning. Miss Susan, hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Has a great Friday. I'm about to head off to work, so I'll catch y'all later. Well, be careful, Yellowstone. It was good for you to drop in. Thank you very much. Eric Wyrock says, good morning, Fishy Fam. That's right,
Eric.
Fishy Fam. Good morning, Yellow Bearded Fish Keeper. Who is Yellow Bearded Fish Keeper?
I don't know. Then we have Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics coming in.
What's up, Misfit?
Sharpie. And John, my fish tanks aquatics.
Oh,
And John.
A yolk for yellow.
And John, will you be having a stream this after we complete today? I saw you were doing a test run this morning. But I will have to say, when I got your text, I weren't for sure if you were coming because you still weren't feeling well. So about 2 o'clock or so, I'm trying to make sure because Skipper always pulls up the Alex and all that stuff. So I thought, oh God, I got to learn how to do that like now. So I'm in here trying to see if all these little video things are in your StreamYard thing. Well, guess who was here first? Eduardo. He got me there first. Of course, you know, it disappears once you open it up again.
Yeah.
So he beat a net to it, and a net girl, they are after your position.
Right.
Can't let your guard down.
Do scuds eat fish eggs? Timbo, that's a controversial question. I believe they do. I believe they will eat anything that doesn't move for them to get out of the way. Baby shrimp. Not so much baby fish, but eggs, I believe so. Yeah, I think they do. I finally got my CPDs to breed, but I found scuds also no idea where they came from. They suck.
And Sharpie says CPDs will eat CPD eggs too.
Yes, they will.
Taking it easy.
Yes, they will. I didn't ever have any luck with my CPDs, and I think I've lost them all. I used to have one left back here, and I think it's done dwindled away. My killifish, I have some big male killifish. Oh, but I did find a baby killie last night. I was so
Another one?
excited. Like, I've been waiting for these to breed in the tank, and that tank right there.
Uh-huh.
And these are the ones that I grew up from babies that I bought. They were young, real, real young. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I was fixing to pull everything out of all the plants and everything back out of the tank and put a mop back in there and start pulling eggs. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's what I was going to do. And lo and behold, I looked in there last night, and in the bottom, right at the front, there's a baby. And I was like, yes, I don't have to do it. Yes.
Good.
But see, what they do is they don't lay like a clutch of eggs at one time. They lay, 2 eggs maybe one day and two or
Oh,
three eggs maybe another day, or one egg one day. So you'll have they won't all ever be the same age. And so as they grow, you got to get them.
cool.
Levi's for, are you? Yes, I'm still going to get some frogs. Eventually, yes, I am getting those frogs, big time. Like, I really, really want them, but I really need to be moved out to my room outside, um, before I get it, because I wanted to build my own terrarium thing and put them there. But yes, I am gonna get them.
And good morning, Greg's Planted Tanks and Merrick Tomschick. Thunder
Thunder.
Aquatics is in the house.
Good morning, Merrick.
And these people have helped me keep things running because they keep me on point.
Thank
If I
y'all
forget to
so
do something,
very much.
somebody gives me a clue from the chat.
That's awesome. Thank y'all so very much. I really do
Yeah,
appreciate it. I sure didn't plan on getting sick at all. I haven't been sick in years, actually. Well, I take that back. I was sick with the vid at the beginning of last year, but I didn't have I it. What I had now is worse than it when I had it. And this is just a virus. We took Landon to the doctor yesterday, and it's just a little virus going around, but it's just enough to make him miserable as I'll get out.
a lot of people have had it up here too. And
I,
we had it last week in my house.
yeah, it's like a 72-hour thing. Starts out with
Yeah.
fever, and then you lose the fever, but you still feel like you got fever, and then you get congested. And then it's all in your head,
Most stuff in life is all in your head, anyways.
right? And then
I have found I live by that. It's
I
all
know
in my head.
what we have found out with me being
Is it
sick
real?
is I don't normally talk in my sleep, but I was having all kinds of conversations.
Delirious. How
Bad.
high was your fever?
Hell, I don't. We don't know exactly how high it got, but I was sitting there and I would be asleep, but I knew I was talking. I was carrying on a conversation, and Landon kept asking, "Mama, what? Mama, what are you talking about? Mama, Mama, wake up!" And then I looked over at him, and I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Hey, good morning, Daddy Weshy. Working and working.
Yeah, secrets came out. No, I was just having a conversation with somebody that in my head, except for instead of the conversation being in my head, their part of it was in my head, but my part of it was being spoke. So
Yeah.
it was
Oh, that's funny.
it was funny as all get out. But we noticed that when I was running fever, I do it really, really bad. So
Yeah, that's why you have to be a good girl because loose lips sink ships.
exactly, they do. Sheller Aquatics, good morning. Danny, hi. How are ya?
And Levi said he made a terrarium. Oops, just moved it. Levi said he made a terrarium out of a 10-gallon, and he was thinking about frogs for it, but he didn't want to copy you. But now you're in the
Oh,
lead there.
baby. No, please get them. Please. Do that. Yes, please.
Imitation is a form of flattery anyways.
Please don't think, no, if you want them, you get them. I mean, I don't think you're copying me. They're ever, I mean, it'd be like Miss Dee Dee's got guppies, so I want guppies. No, get them.
I want everything Jess has.
Right? You're not copying me. Just go for it.
Pretty soon, everybody's going to have a shrimp tank. Everybody's going to have a this. Everybody's going to have. Heck, I even saw those frogs, and I don't care a thing about reptiles, but they were very interested. And if my husband or the kid was to get an interest, we would have a frog tank. The other reason we have it is because they don't show an interest.
Right. And I may get one before I get moved out there, but I'm going to have to get one of those Zoom Ed type things. And I'm going to put them in one of those. I mean, I could do it. I could put them in a 10-gallon or something. I mean, it's not like I don't have plenty of them.
What is it called when you take, it's got like water at the bottom, and then you have the land stuff and the trees and the water.
I don't know the difference.
Paludarium?
Yeah, I don't know the difference between a paludarium, a terrarium. There's like 3 or 4 different kinds, and I don't exactly know the difference.
I think a terrarium has a top, don't it? But even, I like the one with it's open at the top and the water might fall back down.
Yeah.
If I had the room, I would do one of those, even if it didn't have anything but fish in the bottom. When
we go to Orlando, when we were there last year, the Zoom Ed people were there, and they had one set up with dark frogs in it, and it had it was like all planted with the mosses and stuff, and then they had the little trickle, not like a waterfall, but like a trickle.
Yeah, just a little small trickle.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then the bottom about 3 or 4 inches was water. And then they had a little bit of land up towards the back part before it went up. Oh my God, it was so cool. I think they ended selling that sucker for like $500 or $600 at the thing.
Yeah, it would be cool with some rock and some big chunks of wood and some mossy plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Sharpie got a phone call this morning from his LFS asking for stock. They want bristle noses, 30 shrimp, and 20 pink or blue ram's horns.
Sweet.
Pink blue. It's nice. It's always good to get those phone calls when you're raising fish, isn't it?
Right. Oh, yeah. I don't have anything that I can let go right now.
And Eduardo's confused, but
Sharpie
that happens, buddy. That happens.
Sleep delirium, always funny. Crown tail half moon, be Whizzle.
Whizzle had a stream yesterday, and it was fun.
Aw, sweet.
And Levi popped in there. It's like, oh, Levi, you got to cover your ears.
Yeah. Levi,
how are you? That either.
How are the clownfish doing, bud?
You see, Levi's getting a fajaka too, isn't he?
Is he? I don't know.
I believe he is. Good morning, 3G.
Good morning, Greg.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He was getting a fajaka. Might be getting people mixed up.
Are you getting freezing rain yet, Dee Dee?
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh.
But I did not have ice in my pond outside this morning, so I was thinking, But
thunder.
Paul Sotero, are you okay with me coming to get those this morning after the show if it doesn't get freezing rain, or do y'all have it yet? And see, he's starting to pop up in the streams now. So we got the Paul Sotero. He has done some like walk around your house things on other people's streams. Show us his tanks and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a master gardener too.
Sweet, so am I. Well, no, I'm not. I wasn't a master gardener. I did have my horticulture license, and
Oh,
so instead of going the master gardener route, I just got I just went the horticulture route. Same thing. It just I had to have the license to do landscaping, and a master gardener. It's not necessarily a it's not a license. You have to still
oh.
go get those licenses outside of it. But
He
it's
has
an
some
awesome,
videos of his place.
yeah,
Beautiful,
it's an
beautiful landscaping.
awesome program. Yeah,
And we have Texas Fish Room is in the house.
it depends on how damp they are. Are you talking about the paludariums or the terrariums or whatever?
Oh, okay. And, we need to get Texas Fish Room up here sometime to tell us about what he has to offer.
You know
'Cause He
what?
makes, he makes shirts and all that, don't he?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do that. And good morning, Papa Shrimp. I got my stickers yesterday.
Good morning, Papa Shrimp. Dennis Christensen.
And hello.
Hello.
Every time I see him now, that's what I think. Since he does it. Even if he's not in this stream, I still think it in my head.
Paludariums use bot aquatic what and terrestrial plants. A vivarium, that was the other one I was thinking of, is the umbrella term for any type of reptile tank, glass, plastic, and wood. And terrariums use terrestrial plants only.
Okay, so what I would want is
That
not a
still
terrarium.
doesn't, Misfit, that still doesn't, I still don't get that.
We both have foggy brains, and you have to
Well,
explain it a little harder. Sometimes does, as we have certain things in our head, and until you get through that, like so we understand, sometimes because I'm just assuming a paludarium is what I'm thinking I want.
yeah,
Danny, what is it? Danny, what is it that you made? Because I have watched Danny's video streams when he used to be on more, and a lot of the stuff he has done around his house, I have done around my house
uh-huh.
because we seem to have similar interest in the things that bring us joy. Apparently,
So
yeah.
paludarium is like a mix between an aquarium and a vivarium or a terrarium.
No wonder we're confused.
Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Paludariums are a growing trend, yada yada yada. It's a semi-aquatic habitat that can house a broad range of terrestrial, aquatic, and semi-aquatic plants. Oh wait, where'd it go? Um, This is a semi-aquatic habitat that can house a broad range of terrestrial, aquatic, and semi-aquatic plants and animals. What semi-aquatic means is that there is a mixture of land and water habitats in the same tank. Okay, paludariums have land and water. Okay, got that. Now, vivarium. Vivarium. Okay, vivarium. Vivariums recommend creating a vivarium with plants, rocks, and tree branches for your snake to decrease stress and happiness. That's not what I'm looking for. You didn't think it'd be that hard to find the freaking damn definition?
And listen to Sharpie's explanation. If a paludarium gets a leak, it becomes a terrarium. if you put froggies in it, it becomes a vivarium. And Brooklyn Bell says, check out Serpa Designs.
Oh yeah, oh
Paludarium.
yeah. I definitely know him. I've gotten to meet him. He held I've got a picture of him with Lena when Lena was a baby when I took her to Orlando last year. But it's still confusing. I mean, why they gotta have so many different things?
Yeah. What I would like to have has water in the bottom and some fish can live in it. And then
Uh-huh.
the water trickle and the rocks sticking
Right.
out, the sticks and all that. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I want one, so I want one with my frogs that I want, and then I want another one that'll have the water for the mud skippers. But I don't want it to be just a tank with, that's got water and land. I want it to
Right.
go, up. Maybe that one has the waterfall in it or something.
It's looking like one of those scenes from a movie where you have
Yeah,
the volcanoes and the
yeah,
mountains jutting
yeah,
up out of the ocean.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Bring
that.
back part of the things you remember from those kinds of movies. Like, was it Brooke Shields was the little girl when she made this movie that was very controversial because of her age, the Blue Lagoon and all that.
Oh my gosh, I watched that one time. Who is Hydra Lover? What am I missing there?
Hydra Lover. See, we did play the Hydra video the other day. And Paul Sotero said he is, yes, a master gardener, which I thought I had read that or seen it or whatever when you're going through videos. But it's been a while. Because when I saw he was close by, I said, oh, let me find out exactly where he's at. Maybe he lives close enough we could be friends.
What is herps?
Do what now?
Texas Fish Room says there's a herps and reptile show this weekend in Longview. But what is herps mean? Poly means many elements. So
So Degenerate says
poly
technically an aquarium is a vivarium. Yeah, hydro lovers must be degenerate. And of course, that's Eduardo with his dramatics. All caps, all caps. So he's yelling at us.
right?
He's as loud as Aquafunk in the type. Good morning, Kitty. How are you doing?
Morning, Kenny.
And here comes Robert teeing up with his eye. Is he Irish this week or something? He's been eyeing everybody.
Herps equals reptile. Herptology being the study of. Oh.
An arium is a receptacle or an artificial environment. Oh, that's why it's paludarium, vivarium, aquarium. Oh,
Viva means life. So
Uh-huh.
vivarium is an artificial receptacle for life. An aquarium is an artificial receptacle for aquatics. But why are there so many? Why they got to have so many different words? Because it sounds to me like they're all the same.
Well, aquarium just says everything is mostly under the water. Everything lives under the water in an aquarium.
Yeah.
And Holly, where'd you get your blue dreams from? They came safe and warm.
Good. Jason, you should get your scuds today.
And we have all the people with a wrench are in here today. So, Paul Sotero wants to know if the mods are modding each other.
They can't. You can't mod a mod, can't mod a mod.
Likes aquatics and things. Good morning.
That just means we should not have any issues within chat.
We got the pit crew in here.
Yep.
We're just slow for me today. I'm tired. I stayed up too late.
Kurt Sloan.
Texas Fish Room said he sent you a link
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
Sure.
sorry, I just threw my phone.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to show it.
Let me make it bigger.
Anyway, that's the reptile show. That's not very far, but I probably don't think I will go anywhere this weekend, honestly.
No, you probably need to just rest too,
Yeah.
even if you start feeling better.
Uh-huh. Last
Oh,
night I had to do some water changes. You know, those water changes that Tuesday night I was supposed to have done, and I put it off Tuesday night. Um, and then I got sick, so I put them off the next night, and then last night though I had to do them. Didn't matter how bad I felt, I had to get those done, and I did. But
Sharpie says a glass coffin is technically a moratorium.
You're so funny.
It is a mess. Well, you see what's behind me?
I do.
It's a 90-gallon with some water back in it.
Yeah. So that's good.
A lot of the plants didn't make it back in it.
Well,
they're stem plants, and they're so soft when you lift them up, they just snap off, because I had them in a tub and I washed them and all that stuff yesterday with the hydrogen peroxide rinse. And they just keep breaking. So I've got to let them float around now and develop some roots. But now I have 3 or 4 little plants instead of a big plant. So, but the fish that survived the apocalypse, they all seem happy.
good.
And Oscar, I had Oscar, the big dojo that I've got. He was one of the 6 fish that survived the apocalypse last year. And the other 2 dojos, I went back to the same pet store and the same tank that he came out of like 3 weeks later, got 2 more. They're nowhere near the size of him. Nowhere near. And they're all from the same batch, I believe. They were all about the same size, when I got him. That GoFundMe. Yeah, I've got some that just aren't pretty to stick back in here now. Plus, I have some coming. But thank you, Eduardo.
So everybody's all well and everything now?
It appears so.
Good.
And the angel, I treated the angel in my quarantine tank because there was a fish in there too that looked the same.
Yeah.
And I had 2 fish die in that one, but I treated them at the same time. And I'm telling you what, them little angels, them things are hungry now. They're just snapping up food like you wouldn't believe. If I walk in the room, they're like, hey. So they love me now.
Angels are, they could be really hard to, it's like once they decide they're done, they give up. They give up real easy.
Well, the other night they were kind of floating sideways. I thought, oh Lord, they're going to die. But I think they were just resting.
Uh-huh.
Because when I would go to them and like open the lid, they were like, oh, and they come back up. But now when I put my hand, they actually come up right to my fingers. Before they would kind of hide and wait for me to leave and then come out to eat. No, they're ready now.
All right, Miss Berkeley Bell is asking Miss Dee, what was the apocalypse tank situation? I'm curious what it was and how you fixed it. I have a situation in 3 of my tanks, Calamaris, and I am searching for advice as can. Okay, is it Calamaris, the fuzzy, or is it the worms?
I don't know. I think Sharpie has some information for Calamaris. I think he had some videos or something on that.
I've got like 5 tanks with the Calamaris worms right now.
Look who's here that we have not seen in forever.
Who?
Andre.
Andre? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, columnaris is worms, I think is
Yeah.
what Paul Soteris said. Well, see, Brooklyn, I'm not sure because I've only been doing this a little bit every year as far as something more than a 10-gallon tank. I think I had Epistylus, which looks like ick a whole lot. And um, I lost half of my rainbows.
So,
And
Brooklyn, if it's the common anar's worms, then you need some fenbendazole, and you need to buy some medicated flake food, because the only way to kill them suckers is to feed it to them. They have to eat, and then you use the fenbendazole to kill them in the water column.
that was something that one of the when I was doing my research for this, they were saying put your
Okay,
medication
no,
in the food.
she has the other. She's got the white cotton um, stuff, and it's a fungus. Yeah, it's a fungus, and it's horrible, and I could never cure it. Um, I pretty much bombed that tank, those that I had it in, and um, the healthy lived and the sick didn't.
Yeah, and that's the ones that are in here. They're looking really good. And when I started putting more water, as I drained it down as low as I could get, and when I started putting water back in, they just fired up. Those rainbows just fired up, and they're very pretty. The ones, the ones that I have left, and I'm not going to just go and restock everything. I'm just going to let them what I've got stay in there because I do have some more in the quarantine tank. Of course, they've been quarantined; they've gone through the same treatment and survived, so they don't
Yeah,
have to be quarantined anymore, I guess. But
Gracie needs a
I
lot.
did put salt in there. I did that, and I also used Marison. And at first, I thought it was ick, so I threw some ick in there, and then it's like, no, it's not ick.
Right.
So, but I just did the Marison treatment every day for the 5 days. Because I drained the water way down, so I didn't have to try to treat 90 gallons.
Yeah.
And
Right.
salt. And I
Yeah.
pulled all the plants out because I didn't know how the salt was going to affect them. And they probably would have made it through it because there was a few little pieces that I didn't grab, and they made it through the salt.
She's tried Canaplex, Metroplex, Pro, Igex, and it still isn't gone. It's not going to with those. It's a uh, I don't remember what I don't remember what we ended up using. I think I ended up using copper in the long run. I think it ended up using copper because nothing else would fix it. And honestly, Brooklyn, I ended up losing most of everything, and doing lots of water changes. Um, the salt didn't help me, but it does other people. Um, she's
Yeah,
already out of your room, Sunny.
The Sharpie says if you see red threads coming out your fish's bum holes, it's Camellanus.
Yeah,
Thankfully, it was super obvious for me on the platinum mollies. Yeah,
yeah,
he had that. He had to treat that. I thought I had remembered that.
yeah.
Yeah, it can be. Last year when the apocalypse happened, I lost every fish but 6 out of 4 tanks, and I just cried. I cried for a month. It's like, oh my God, I killed him. I killed him. I killed him. And this year, even though it was very disheartening, I had a whole year's worth of being on YouTube, learning from everybody, and I got through it easier emotionally this time. It still hurt to lose your fish,
Yeah, it does.
but
Is
I
is it one of those gram negative, which I don't really understand what that means, but I've always heard it. The Calmaneris, is that one of those gram negative things that's got to have the special, go to the vet and get the special stuff? It's a bacterial disease, Alishon says. Yeah, parasite meds won't help because it's not a parasite. But
So you have to treat for bacteria with certain meds and parasites with the others. And if you don't know, but you can find out on here. You really can.
where did you, Levi, where did you post it? On your YouTube page?
And I did raise the water temp up too. And good morning, Alishon. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing, Michelle?
Hey, Michelle. Good morning.
So I took things that people had to offer here. I also did some research where I could like save it and reread it, And I don't know if it's gone, but I know that nobody else is dying, and they appear to be okay. Now, one thing with that Epistylus, the mold on the bottom of your tank has some contributing factors. It said by one of the research things that I looked up. So that's why I pulled all the plants and I got all that crap out. Stirred it up, got it out of there. And so I didn't have the seasoning that, I worked so hard to get.
And I got permission to play it, Levi?
And you just never know, unless you have done this and you're familiar, you're just guessing at what, and you can't describe it.
Trial and error.
Yeah, you can't describe, because you can describe something to me and I'm thinking you're talking about something that's blue and you're talking about something that's purple. But in my mind, I see something blue.
All right, this is Levi's tank that he's talking about for the frogs.
Oh, cool. Levi, go with that editing. Want a whippersnapper? Want a Barbara Jackson? Yeah, Berkeley, we have several people in this chat that can tell you. Because, like, I know Sharpie's been doing this a while, Paul Subterra, Master Aquatics, the Danikins. I know they've been doing it for a while. And I'm sure there's others, but they were the ones I could just see last on the chat. Good morning, Sherry. Let's see. Are you muted, Jess?
I was still muted.
Okay. So I'm not hearing anything, but I didn't know if it was my earbuds.
No, I forgot I was still muted. I was saying, Brookley, that I had treated for those before, but what I do isn't necessarily something to be copied. So I would go by somebody like Kenny or Sharpie or somebody with a lot more knowledge on that type of stuff.
Did you watch KG Tropicals last night?
No.
Okay. Something that I did take out of that show was, how they can't get meds in Canada and places.
Yes.
John alluded to something that he picked up from the guy that owns Aquashala.
Okay.
That you might want to buy meds if you can get them.
Really?
Yes. Now, he hasn't heard it from his the people he buys his meds from and stuff. But the guy kind of indicated that, we might need to get what we can get our hands on a little bit too, because it might be leaning towards more regulations. Now, that's just what I picked up in the stream, and you can go back and watch KG Tropicals from last night and see if you pick up something different. But it made me think, I better go pick up a few bottles of this, that, or the other. It's hard for me to find meds up here, anyways. Yeah.
Mississippi hippie. Yeah. Once I find it, treating it, I've got fenbendazole, and I got that fenbendazole Blake, and that normally takes care of it. I do 2-week rounds and lots of water changes, and the problem is it spreads so damn easy. And so every time you clean a tank, if you have to go and clean the next tank, you got to go and bleach the damn thing before you can go to the next.
Yes, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to get different. I have come up with a way so that.
Hey, avid fisherman.
My tubing will not have to touch but one tank, and each tank is going to have its own tubing.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the water out into a tub and put my little sump in my python.
Yeah.
And run it out from that tub, and that way it will just drain from there to there. And each one is going to have its own little 5-6 piece of tubing or something. Because
that's awesome.
I was just so afraid. It's like, good God, if this stuff is spread to that 125, because just last week I had separated fish and put them in several tanks. And then it's like, what have I done? Have I just spread this all over all my tanks? And so far,
Right.
I'm not seeing it in the others, but that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
See, Eduardo said he had read about the shortcomings of meds too, which we're having a shortcoming of food on the grocery shelves here.
Yeah.
The shelves are empty here.
Yeah.
Hey, avid fisherman. I saw you out and about on your stream yesterday, maybe? Yeah, you have to go to a vet via prescription. And I don't understand. Humans take animal meds?
Yeah. I'll tell you about that later.
Where have I been? It's like, I would have never have thunk it.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about that later. I can't talk about that on the screen.
Beck's Fish Room. Good morning.
Good to see you. Glad you got to catch the morning show. He got his shirt the other day.
Who's this?
Ian.
Oh,
Atkins.
cool. Oh, he won one of the drawings.
Yeah. He got a morning show.
Packages. Ooh.
Finally got the Python brass faucet adapter in the mail because of supply issues. It took almost 3 weeks to get it back in stock. Wow.
Yes, I remember seeing her talk about that on somebody's stream. She was trying to order it.
Mississippi hippie. I like the medicated food. What I found with the medicated food is they have to get hungry, and if they're already too far gone, they won't eat it. So you pretty much got to get on it and find a way, and then they'll eat it. But it is tricky with the medicated food because it doesn't taste like their normal food, so they don't want to eat it.
I'm trying to figure out, how did I get a Papa Shrimp shirt? I don't remember. Papa Shrimp, I don't remember how I got a shirt. But thank you, whoever bought me a Papa Shrimp shirt. Did I do it? I don't know. It's like, what?
That's some of that right before you fall asleep purchasing. I used to do that on. I had to make sure I stayed
off. It's the right size. So.
Make sure I stayed off of Amazon after I took my sleep medicine, because I was really
Cool.
bad about hitting the buy button.
That's awesome. Thank you. Somebody?
Misfit says 250s ain't too bad. I hate cleaning the super tall 300 gallons. I have to climb in them to get, well, to get it clean. And you're 6'4". Shit. You're tall. Jeez.
I had to get on a ladder to get, even so I could reach. I can stick my arm in this tank, but I can only reach about here because it only will come to like right there, and you can't hold your arm down. So I have to get on a ladder. Well, I've got that clay stuff. When you disturb it, it gets all this red mess in the water. And of course, I had to put those plants way down in there. This tank looked a mess. I started putting the plants in as the water was filling up, but by the end, I was just having to go in and get wet, keep changing shirts. That's the only bad thing about like a 90. I love the size of it, but you will get wet if you try to plant plants, unless you have some super long arms. All kinds of packages in the mail. Now, I did order my stuff from my Aquarium Co-op card.
I did too.
And folks, don't do this when you're tired, because I had that coupon for $100 from the Fish Fam Christmas.
Yep.
And I hit my order and hit buy it, and it did, and I forgot to put the code in. So
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Damn.
So now I wanted something else, so I went back in, and instead of trying to call and cancel it and all that kind of mess, whatever you have to do, that's like okay. It's like, and the whole time I think, but I just didn't never used it.
I used half for what we were talking about before.
Were they able to do that for you?
No, she wasn't able to do that. No. So what I did was I just bought some items up to that amount, and then the rest of it I bought something for myself, and had that stuff sent one way, and then my stuff sent to me. So
at least that's done. This is probably that bottle of
the term gram negative or gram positive refers to a type of stain used to ID bacteria. The bacteria are classified. Whoa, wait, come back. Are classified one or the other depending on the color of the gram strain within the organism. Well, ain't that interesting? I've always wondered why it was called that, gram negative or gram positive.
Fishy on says they are still waiting on their Secret Santa.
Who?
Fishy on.
No way.
Good morning, Mike. Florida Fish Rescues. I feel like I'm always doing an Aquarium Co-op commercial, because this is part of the stuff I got from my $100 gift certificate. But this is a bigger bottle. This one treats 5,000 gallons. So he's up the size of the bottle, I guess. Probably for shipping, I don't know. Of course, I have a little coolie load sticker. And says Aquarium Co-op is coming to Aquashella, Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
And there's the speakers of who's going to be there. That's kind of nice. You put all that in there. Or they. I know Corey doesn't pack up every box, but maybe he packed up mine. Who knows? I think he's going to have a stream today, too, at 12.
Who?
Chris Corey, I think I saw that yesterday. Here's his speakers, too, that he's going to have. You know how he's promised his members some speakers? It's a list of the speakers and their dates. That's very nice. Yeah. Uh, When you get old, you need all these reminders. You need stickers on top of the stickers. You can't just get by with one sticker anymore. It takes multiple stickers. And good morning, Fishy Biz. Geek boy. And Biz coming here yelling and screaming too. Oh, Biz, please be a dear and pass it on to Aqua Funk. Happy birthday. Good morning, fantastic freaks. Yeah, Mike, how is it going down there? Have y'all figured out all the damage? You have a game plan?
Okay.
He took a hard hit.
I know what happened.
Too coolie for schoolie.
Fish out, I'll get back with you.
Because we will make it right no matter what.
Yep.
Griffin Fish Room, good morning. Yeah, because everybody will go away with something because we're not going to let anybody get left out for any reason whatsoever.
That's right. Hey, Griffin. Hey, Mike.
And yes, Paul Satir, you are absolutely correct. Any tank is over 2 feet deep.
Okay.
Sharpie. Explain certain things. Maybe they weren't in there to see you. Think about that one. Yeah, Misfoot says he's pretty tall too. Deep Boy says, you know you've been having a good time when you find a stranger's clothes and don't remember them leaving their clothes.
Oh, shit. No kidding.
You know, that used to be the old trick, you know, when these ladies like found them a man and they wanted to make sure that if any other ladies came sniffing around that they would know somebody was there. So you take an extra piece to leave.
Yeah. Good luck, Annette. Good luck.
Go Shrimp Shack. I don't know if he saw my corny homemade commercial yesterday.
No.
Yeah, I was being silly.
Yeah.
So, you remember the old days when Grand Ole Opry used to come on, your grandparents watched it, and they would do that, was a snuff commercial, but the actual singers would do the snuff commercials or whatever. But so yesterday I did the Joe Shrimp Shack things and all the stuff I got in my package, as well as we played this video too, but I was just goofing around.
And that was, you have it on your page?
No, it was just I did it on the live stream yesterday. I would be like, and here I have my such and such, and here the little bug bites for the shrimpies to eat. It is wood, all that stuff. Just silly.
That's right. I need that new video, Joe.
Yes, Joe. And Carrie says if there's anybody has any Aquashella questions, just let her know. Because I'm sure she's super excited already. That girl runs off of 660. She don't run off of regular, 110. High energy. Oh, Lord, Sharpie.
You did put out the Aquafest video? Yeah, but that's not the one I'm looking for. I need the I'll play the Aquafest video. It's a good one. Really good one. But I need the commercial one, Joe.
Wish we not going to tip the big plots and resellers to a PS5. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you got to go in, but you got to go in ready for action to get one of those things.
Yeah, PS5s. We've been trying to get one for Sunny, and come close twice.
Yeah, you did. You got ripped off, didn't you, on one of them?
Yeah, $250. Although we did get it back through the credit union. So
Andre Ellis says, "Is pond frozen to one giant ice cube? So I know next year to bring it inside." Yeah, that can happen. Sorry, bud. But it's good to see you coming back in.
Heck
Missed
yeah.
you.
Yes. I'm gonna play Joe's I know you're only one man. I'm just picking with you. I haven't done nothing over the last several days because of being sick. I'm picking with you, dude. I'm gonna play your video too, dude.
Yeah, just drink some more coffee. Get a few more of the, what in those espresso shots or whatever he gets.
Right?
You did a good job on that.
Very good.
Looks professional, Joe. That's with his drone.
We have to have a Google Drive dump site for pics. What? You know more about that stuff than I do.
Good morning, Scoutscaper. I did not know this until, was this on KT Tropicals, maybe? Scoutscaper is like a competitive type escape. I heard somebody discussing them on their stream. Am I correct, Scouts? Yeah, sometimes stuff I dream and sometimes it's real. It's sometimes hard to know. But yeah, it's awesome. Now, so that's where y'all were for Aquafest this year.
yeah, it was a good little, nice little, nice little event center. It was cute. It was good.
That was good. And I saw Stephen and Jenna that day too.
Yep. I'm sorry. Give me just a minute. I'm looking
I
something.
think that Stephen might have done a video. Maybe that was his live stream I saw when I was going through last night looking to make sure I could find the links to the songs and stuff. I was all over the place in everybody's business last night.
Hey.
And then all of a sudden it's after 9 o'clock. It's like, what? It's after 9? You see, Misfit knows a lot of those people there. I think that's what I saw back here. Whip said he already talked to you, but you don't need to make it right with me. I'm good if I'm all good if you insist that everyone goes away with something. Just pass whatever the something is on to someone who can use it.
Yeah.
Did Whip not get his either?
No, I'll talk to you about it. I know.
Oh, okay.
I know that one. But I still haven't heard back from that person.
Well, Scouts, I'm going to have to go in after this show today, and after John's, and I'm going to have to go in there and snoop on your channel. And just see what you got there. It's very interesting. I wished I had that knack.
For what?
Escaping. Yeah, I throw some stuff in a tank. And if it grows pretty, it does. If it don't, it don't. You know, it's just, I don't know how to put certain things where to make an effect come out. Now, you watch everybody do this. And I couldn't believe it, but apparently John has gotten the escaping bug now. Planted tanks. Yeah, he did one of his small little aquarium things that he's selling now. Lisa did one a week or so before, and he did one and actually enjoyed it.
What?
Yeah, who would have thought that?
Right?
Because he's always been resistant. God bless him. Corey, he got a bunch of plants from Corey, and Corey talked him through where to plant stuff on the stream. And it looked really good, and then he's ripped them all out like a couple of days later.
Yeah.
Good morning, Skipper.
Good morning.
Morning.
Look, you're dressed all warm.
Yeah, I'm in my basement. It's 9 degrees out and I'm cold.
Oh, look. Hey, good morning, Stephen P. 2003. So I have a lot of things to be looking at this weekend, apparently.
Yep. All right. We've got.
Yeah, and Lefty questioned John's great. He did do that. That was a fun stream last night. Lisa's getting spicy. She's going to be doing a stream by herself the weekend that John has to go to Aquashala.
Yeah.
Because he'll be leaving on Thursday. So she'll be handling the stream at home on her own. And Miss Terry Lee Mercer, she sneaks in and sits down with a Mountain Dew. Breakfast of Champions, girl. I got a Coca-Cola. I like cold coffee. I don't like hot coffee.
Oh. All right.
So, Brooklyn's a really should have known that.
Sorry.
That was cute. Is that your phone?
No, I was looking for something and.
That's awesome.
I kind of miss your, what is that, Calypso music you used to play?
Uh-huh.
At first I was like, I don't like this music. Then it grows on you.
It's the Zydeco. All right, you guys. Sorry, I'm just not with it, but we're gonna. I know, and Skipper, you just got here, but we haven't taken our little break yet. So we're gonna take our little break real quick, you guys. And yes, Joe, I know you know that video. So this this midpoint break is going to be brought by Joe from Joe Shrimp Shack, since he's in chat and everything, and he is a big sponsor and all.
Yeah.
We love you, Joe.
Good morning, Chevy Fish. Barbara Jackson.
Dude, did you see the size of Joel's shrimp?
No, I didn't. Are they good size? Come on, tell me.
Dude, there's one out. Take a look, quick, quick.
Whoa! Whoa! Holy!
He ain't right. Skipper, are you going to be in the hot spot this week? Monday night.
Oh yeah.
10 p.m. Eastern, folks. Skipper's
Yeah, I'll
gonna
be
in
there.
the hot spot.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gonna stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother-loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kind of gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with the batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. Stop the fish police. I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You're looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well they don't stop and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a foot per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, 'cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around. On this earth, then my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine. 'Cause you best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun. Just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics. A different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision. It's eidetic. In your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties that looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kind of ratty. It's all right, little laddie. Just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines on time to hear you whine. 'Cause you best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plant with fish food. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you want to do like I do, fertilizing plants with fish poo. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.
Love me some Stephen P.
Right?
That is so cool.
He's so talented. I wish I had that talent.
And Brookley, I know you met Stephen, but since you're kind of new to us, he actually has another version of that same song, but he made just the clean version just for this show.
Yeah, you should go to his channel and listen to that version. So it's better, but I just couldn't play that one on the morning show. So I mean, I'll let a cuss word slip out every now and then on here, but we try not to do that on the morning show because it's, for a family friendly. Like I said, every now and then I'll let one slip, but that version was a little out there with those words. So he did.
It was more gangsta.
Yeah, it is really good. I mean, if I was to have to pick one, I mean, I would pick that one, but I do the clean one for the show. Good grief.
Yeah. And Gina Beta, we haven't seen her in a while, but I've been checking out a lot of her videos where her cat Tootsie, she gives it the little voice and the little antics that Tootsie does. She does a good job with her stuff too. And good morning, Big Tank Hank. Saw you just popping in here.
I just haven't seen the first cuss word out of you, Brooklyn.
Big Tank Hank, who's going to be in your show with you tonight? Oh, yeah, you'll love that one, Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. And you guys, guess what? The morning coffee cup is brought to you by Miss Dee Dee. Right here. Her
Coffee in your cup.
right here, coffee cup. How does that go? Jess, please go lay down. We got this. Well, I'm trying to be not as loud, not as I'm trying to let Miss Dee Dee. She's doing a good job. She's talking more. What kind of frogs? They're the milk frogs, I believe is what they're called.
They were milk frogs.
And it's the milk frogs, and there's two of them. There's the milk frogs and
The camo.
yeah, the camo ones.
That's the ones I like, the camo ones.
Yeah, I mean I like them. I'm on both of them, but let me see.
Paul Sotero has a point. If you're from New Jersey, all those cuss words are used as nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Adjectives, and that's true.
Listen,
Missy Miss has got good too, some teaching. Croaking frogs. Yes.
I'll
Love
never
you too, man.
I'll never be ready. I always go by the wing of the seat whenever I do stream. Excuse me.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah, Whip. I got you. Mason Genetics, good morning. Mossy frog, Jess? Was it a mossy frog?
no, I'm trying to find them. Um,
They were actually pretty cool.
it's yeah. I can't. Why won't it won't let me find my downloads?
Well,
Uh-oh.
while you're looking for that, I can play the Alex report.
Oh yes,
Are you
please.
sick too, Skipper?
No, I'm trying to. I got a message today. I'm trying to register it in my head. That's all.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
I had the Alex one ready too, just in case you didn't show, because I didn't know how to do that. It's like, no. Yeah, Miss Mercer just missed. She got sick on the member stream. Started feeling bad
Yeah.
on Wednesday. So yesterday she let us run the show, and she figured today she'd better get back up here for we ruined it for her.
Well, I don't know.
Job, Mackenzie.
So yeah, so the members only stream. I was feeling bad, but I don't think I was running fever yet. And then by that night, I was running a pretty high fever. And
You were looking bad after the ladies' night too.
Yeah, I felt bad.
As the hour went on, you got worse and worse.
Yeah, and I haven't run any fever since yesterday evening, I believe. But we took Landon to the doctor, and it's just a virus going through the house. It's ain't no COVID or nothing, but just another virus, and it's about a 72-hour virus. The problem is it leaves all this congestion, and so when you cough, it makes your head feel like it's going to blow up. And then I woke up this morning with a migraine about 3 something, but it's because of all the
congestion.
Yeah, the congestion and everything. So I'll be all right. I don't feel near as bad as what I did the other day when I was live.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's up? Alexander Williams with the secret history living inside your aquarium. So today we have big news. We have 2 new species to add to the hobby and to our scientific literature. There are 2 new goby species, the Rhinogrobeus family, which right there with Schismatogobius and Stiphodon are probably my favorite groups of gobies. So these 2 fish were discovered in the Philippines just recently. The paper just came out on the 6th, and the photos have just come out the last few days. So I want to share those photos with you first, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the discovery and what we know about these fish this far. All right, so this first goby is called Rhinogrobeus Astrali. And it's got blue markings, orange markings, kind of got a blue zigzag going down its body, and then blue pectoral fins with yellow and orange rays coming off of it. Pretty colorful for Schismatogobius or a Rhinogobius type fish. Plus, it's got the nice striping on the caudal peduncle and the dorsal fin with the split dorsal. All right, let's take a look at the other new goby. All right, well, maybe after that performance, this one's a little bit of a plain Jane. You can still see some blue or turquoise dots going down the side, and an interesting 2 dots, 2 dots, 2 dots, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2 pattern on its body. Again, it's got the blue near the behind the gill fold or the gill plate, and right at the start of the pectoral fin, you can see that it's got probably some iridescent blue there. And again, eyes that swivel and the split dorsal, just like all Rhinogobeus. Now this little guy, not quite as colorful, obviously, maybe a little bit of orange in that dorsal, is the Rhinogobeus tandican. And that is these little gobies for now. So let's talk a little bit more about this awesome new discovery. Alright guys, so now that we saw the new species of gobies, here are some other gobies. We got one Rhinogobeus back there, red tail, blue belly, and then we've also got 3 or 4 species of Stiphodon, and we've got one Schismatogobeus right here, the Indonesian or Taiwanese. There's 2 different varieties in this tank. Schismatogobeus amopluviulosa. I always want to say amopluviulocus, but it's very tricky to see. He is very camouflaged, and there's his little eye right there. He burrows under the sand. So these are going to be more like the Rhinogobeus, or like the larger gobies back in here, 3 or 4 inches probably, I would assume. And they're going to be from the area. So pardon the algae on the screens, and also we're going to go from tank to tank where there are gobies to look at, because we've got a couple different gobies in here that are turning colors and looking nice. So we'll see who shows up for the show here. But let's get back to the main story, and that is that a team of biologists from the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology in Japan and the Western Philippines University in the Philippines have found 2 new species of goby in the Palawan archipelago of the Philippines. The gobies both belong to the genus of Rhinogobeus and were described recently in the Journal of Zootaxia. One of the species was given a Latin scientific name, Rhinogrobeus Astrali, and was named for the waterfall Estrella Falls in Barangay Estrella Village, where the goby was first discovered. The second species was named Rhinogobeus tandican, or tandican, with the name inspired by the Palawan peacock or pheasant, known locally as the tandican, that has color and turquoise rosettes on it. The tandican goby has these blue markings on its body, which reminded me of the spots of the tandican's plumage, said Dr. Ken Maeda, the first author of the study and staff scientist in Marine Evo-Devo Unit at OIST Rhinogobeus Astrella and Rhinogobeus tandican headquarters. They are the 3rd and 4th new goby species discovered at the Palawan archipelago as part of a collaboration between the Okinawa University and the Philippines University. They also discovered the Stiphodon palawanensis, described in 2015, and the Stiphodon palawinura, as well as the Lentipus palawanenurufus, described in a study last year. Boy, these gobies aren't really coming out in this tank, are they? Let's take a look at another tank. All right. Sometimes there's gobies in here. We've got 3 different species just chilling, maxing, relaxing, doing their thing in here. So maybe they'll pop up. But let's continue with the story also. So the species in the tropical islands of the Palawan show that the range of this goby genus extends much further south than previously thought. Scientists were surprised the first time they saw the Rhinogobeus Astrali, and they realized that it was exciting news that they found even a second species of Rhinogobeus. Dr. says that the Rhinogrobeus habitat is typically located in temperate or subtropical regions, something more north than the Palawan region. So, something along the lines of, I guess Taiwan or something like that. So, Taiwan, Vietnam, here comes one right now, finally. Jeez. So this is a cobalt stephanodon. Places like Vietnam, China, Japan, and even as far as Russia. Finding gobies from this genus in Palawan was very unexpected. The research team also analyzed the DNA taken from the mitochondria, which is the mother side of the DNA. It's the part of DNA that's passed down matrilineally. Of the two species, which placed both species in an ancient lineage within the Rhinogrobeus group. Previously, only one other Rhinogrobeus, the Rhinogrobeus similis, belonged to this evolutionary clade or grouping. So, kind of interesting there. The three species also share similar physical characteristics unique to this lineage, including the arrangement of sensors on their head. So yet again, we find another goby that has really interesting features that are unique and evolved just for, here we have another Stiphodon species right here. We've got a cobalt blue female hanging out there, and then we've also got the neon blue female right here. And then we've got a Palawan riffle goby hanging out, kind of pogo sticking around back here. So, in any case, unlike Rhinogrobeus similis, which has a wide distribution range from Japan to Vietnam and all the islands and spaces in between, the two new species appear to be endemic, meaning that they are only found in the one location within the island chain of Palawan itself, and more specifically, within the rivers on the Palawan main island. Now here we have Anniversaries gobies, which are a really beautiful goby. They're not in the best light, but they are just a stunning red and orange with blue iridescence goby that I happen to get from aquaticarts.com. Okay, so on the Palawan Islands, in order to protect these two new species, scientists urge that special attention must be given to preserve their habitats. Their endemic nature really raises the risk and threat level for both species, explained Dr. Medea. Any disruption to their habitat, such as dams, roads, resorts, or any sort of new living facilities or development of the land for agriculture, such as palm oil, could quickly lead to their extinction. So they're already, because of how they only occur in one creek, basically, they're already being put on a list. And see, all the gobies came out as soon as we walked away. And there we have a neon gold goby, Stephodon. And yeah, so pretty cool. And here we have some Cerufis gobies, a female there, or the birdsong goby. So I hope you guys got a little taste of some gobies while we were talking about the subject. But they've all evolved very unique little traits. Some can climb waterfalls. Some can hold on under furious rivers just raging on them. Others can live in stagnant, well-oxygenated water. It's really amazing how diverse these gobies are, even within, say, Stiphodon or Schismatogobius or any of them, the Rhinogrobeus also. So it's pretty interesting that this goby family is now extending into the tropics. It really opens up a whole lot of potential for, what else could be lurking, hiding right in plain sight that we've looked at in the past and just walked right past. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and that is the news with the secret history living in your aquarium. If you're interested in getting gobies, one of the good sources I go to is aquaticarts.com. If you use the code HISTORYSECRET, all caps, and then the numbers 15, History Secret 15, you can get 15% off any of their livestock. But I choose gobies frequently, as you can see, and rainbow fish and other fish from the region. So I will talk to you guys later. Back to you, Jess. Have a good one. Oh, here is our little Schismatogobius amopluvulosus, or the Taiwanese dragon goby. What a little savage he is when he's eating. But very camouflaged and hard to see. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Guess what I did yesterday?
What'd you do yesterday?
I had to I boiled the wood that I had in this tank, since I didn't know if the fungus among us would still be on it or anything. So while I was out there, I saw some of those gumballs that had dropped out of the trees, and I grabbed me a handful of those gumballs and I put them in one of my tanks, the botanical stuff that he had on there one day with the spikes. I think the shrimp like to get the stuff, it goes in between all that. And just to let y'all know, I did make contact with Ricky RB Animals and Movies.
Oh, good.
He said he had his surgery and he was doing physical therapy and that it sucked.
Yeah.
It was not expected.
Yeah, I reached out to him too. Poor guy.
And also another person that I have met through Sharpie's channel is Daniel Keeps Fish, I think is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Some excellent videos, but he did one on a little organizer, something like what ladies would use, like to put your makeup in and stuff, or maybe on your vanity, with little drawers. It's a clear little acrylic boxes with little drawers, and like keeping your air stones and your little plant waves and stuff like that in. I thought that was just really cute,
Like a little tackle box, clear tackle box.
Yeah, well, it had drawers. And you can buy several of them and stack them up. That way, y'all have little teeny pieces and parts that you need to find that fall in the bottom of your boxes, would all be in little drawers where you could just look, oh, here they are. And he put them down in his cabinet that was, underneath his aquarium. And I just thought that was cute. It's like, you know what? I never thought to do that in the fish room.
I've got a drawer, like a junk drawer.
Well, see, I have that too, but everything piles up on top of each other.
Yeah.
You have to pull everything out to find that one little wheel disc that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's an idea.
Are you guys ready for a contest?
Yay!
Oh, it's Friday.
It's
Yeah.
Friday.
We had some people slip in. I need to speak to them real quick for you.
Okay. Go for it.
Let me find where they came in. Dr. Anthony came in and was on Research Center for Ornamental Fishes. Jay Oliver popped in. Good morning to you both.
Hi, you guys.
I did see somebody. Bunny Viper came in. Good morning, Bunny.
Hey, Bunny. So what I did was, while Alex was playing, I went ahead and went through and put y'all's names in here instead of the numbers. But I can tell you your numbers if you want me to just tell you your numbers still. But if you put in for three, if you put in 3, then I gave you 3 fish that have your name on it. So I figured this would be easier than me having to go through and holler out all the numbers. So, all right, you guys, this is for a keychain, and it also puts you in for the end of month, which Stephen P is adding to it. Will that be next week?
Yeah.
That'll be next week.
Wow.
All right. So here we go.
Hi, Nola's dolls. The Aquatics.
Ain't that something?
Don't take much to entertain me and Skipper.
Nah,
Just didn't feel good because she wasn't doing all the head popping, getting all that
Right.
sinus pressure stirred up.
Yeah, hell no, I don't freaking move
Oh,
anything. I
Lord
can't
have mercy. We're not going to hear the end of this.
no, we won't.
Eduardo, congrats.
I
Congrats,
love that their
Eduardo.
names are on that. That's so cute.
That's better. I like that better because then you don't have to.
I don't have to go down and read all of
Yeah.
the names and numbers.
So, like, if somebody qualified 3 times, they got 3 fish in there with their names on. Is that what it does?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Andre Ellis, yes, we do a video every day on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And Miss Lori will post it in the chat. And what you do, you go in and find that video that she puts the link to, click on it, and you type, I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show. And every time you do that on those videos, that gives you 1 entry for the Friday race. Whoever wins the Friday race qualifies for the end of the month prize. And then at the end of the month, there'll be 4 or 5, however many Fridays we had in the month. They will compete for the big prize overall. And we have different prizes for this week. It's a keychain, correct, on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the end of the month, Stephen P has sponsored a $50 gift card from Dan's Fish for this month. And Jess will give a premium T-shirt
Yeah.
and what, the cup?
Coffee mug. Yeah, from
Coffee mug.
Zazzle.
Yep.
Says, ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The Joseph Stanley, your name is right there underneath Nola's dolls, right there on top.
He's just being a pain.
you're just a loser, JoJo. You're just a loser. Admit it and live with it.
All right.
See, Nola's fish almost got it.
Almost.
Yeah. How many people's in here today?
Um,
I can't see it on the stream.
44. Actually, not as much as normal. It seems like everybody's here, but we've usually been running about 56. And so we're about 10 shy this morning.
Well, how about we do this morning?
But
Can you pull up that random number picker thingy? And let's do a $50 giveaway for Joe's Shrimp Shack, sponsored by me.
oh, wow. Okay.
We haven't done that in a while.
No, I can let's see. I don't remember how to do. I don't remember that hang on, I'll find it.
Already got it.
Okay, good.
Skipper's on it.
Good. Well then
How many do we have?
there's 46 in chat.
And we'll do it with the prices right, closest without going over.
You'll need to do once you need to do hashtag and a name, and then the thing will do it.
Oh, you want to do the StreamYard one?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, while he's doing that, I did find the frogs.
No.
I know they don't look real.
They're so freaking cute.
They are.
Yes,
Now,
Buddy Viper. If you are here right now, you can you get in the game. This is for you guys that are here supporting at this moment.
I don't know how to do that one.
Okay, I know how to, I gotta just get it. I remember the damn,
Melvin. Good
Is it a
morning.
website?
it's, it should just hook right up to StreamYard.
Yeah, these. Steven said this game is for everyone except Geek Boy.
Random number generator calculator. That's random number.
Because there's
Look how cute that is.
there's a StreamYard giveaway tool. But
That's
I don't know
it.
I don't know where it's at.
Don't you do StreamYard /tool? I hear somebody say that. Oh, Degenerate's flipping tables.
Good. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll be flipping tables. Somebody will be flipping tables tomorrow. Hola, Daniel.
Oh, that is more. Able flipping to the more. Forgot about that. I'll be at work.
And Jess, you weren't here yesterday, but Daniel had somebody steal 2 of his like muscle cars, antique type muscle
What?
cars, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a break in this place. That sucked. Yeah, I mean, who couldn't just like these frogs?
I know, they're so damn cute.
I don't even like frogs. These are just cute. You're hungry too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess, did you ever forward my email, maybe my address to Joseph Stanley?
Yeah. I did it
Okay.
right then. Hey, if anybody's got that link, can they put it in chat real quick for the StreamYard giveaway thing? I see it, but I can't grab it for whatever reason.
Joseph,
They
you
get big enough to eat. No, Joseph, they're not bullfrogs. These are like designer frogs.
Yep, they got their own furniture. You can set them up with toys.
Right?
Yeah, Gucci frogs. And you're probably right, Joseph. They probably do taste like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken, even chicken.
You want a link to the frogs, Bunny Viper?
Oh, StreamYard /giveaway.
I thought that's what I did. Okay.
Good morning, Fish Dreams. No, that's just the cutest.
All right. What do you want the hashtag to be?
Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
He sent it to me, and I was getting ready to.
So let's do frog. Hashtag
Yeah,
frog.
we'll just do frogs.
Okay, nobody don't do it yet. Just hang on. Okay, go. It's working.
It ain't hashtag frog poop. Hashtag frog. Oh, it's funny. Fried frog legs. They're actually pretty good.
I have tried squirrel. I haven't ever tried frogs.
Oh, I can't do squirrel.
Somebody brought some fried squirrel. It looked like a little drumstick. And I said, well, I'll try a bite.
It's frog. Just like I have it up there. Frog.
FROG.
Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. This was so nice of you to do this.
Yes.
Well, they hung in with me this week.
It ought to be me giving it to you for doing it. for me.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, girl.
I
I'll
know,
get you. Just wait till you get my bill.
right?
You see, I think Wizzle says he's eating a bologna sandwich. It's an uncle.
I can't do bologna much either.
I can't either.
I used to could, and I can't no more.
The only time I liked it when we were out on the boat oystering and you were tired and cold and pull out that sandwich and you could eat it.
I know. We should be gifting Dee Dee some new rainbows. Yep.
Look at Matt trying to butter me up.
I
He gonna make wisecracks about the
told
rainbow.
Eduardo said that.
Oh, but Zoo is giving it to me too.
Oh, I see that.
He was cracking some jokes last night.
Oh,
Oh Lord, did you see Foxy's stream?
I didn't watch any. I just felt like crap. I didn't watch nobody's. Except for
Well,
I jumped in and I said hello, and then I was out.
Well, she said she popped into the morning stream yesterday, and there was just me and my cleavage there.
Oh shit.
And so last night they were talking about, so they made the hashtag rack to go into John and Lisa's stream. And John's like,
For the Dee
was
Dee takeover.
rack on the stream? Was Bird Guard there? He never figured it out.
Timbo taking it easy gave a $5 super sticker for Miss Dee Dee for the Dee Dee Takeover Fund.
Oh, well, Zoo, that's fine. I'm all good with jokes. It don't matter.
And I do
It was meant in fun.
definitely appreciate all the help.
Oh, you're so welcome.
It's been a blessing.
And you know, I have said from the beginning, I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream. It's like, oh darn, I got to stream. I got to stream. Bates and Genetics. I think I did speak earlier, but if I missed you. Oh, Degenerate got his scuds. They got over pretty cold, but
Some survived. Good. Well, if you warm them up and if they survive, then there you go, dude.
Of course, I guess y'all know from our international friends how that goes, and I hate that.
It's for a $50 Joe's Shrimp Shack gift card. So enter it quick.
Dude, can like Sharpie, can you get like Amazon cards over there?
Yeah.
Okay. If it happens that way, if I
Either
can,
Amazon or like Visa cards or something like they can get something.
Yeah.
Whatever. What's his name was given? Rico Stan. You have 3 African clawed frogs. I've never seen those. All right. Everybody got their entry in? We've been sitting at 36 for a few seconds or so. $37.
But Sharpie, you don't need to if you can do the Amazon. I meant to have the little drum roll thing pulled up. I didn't know I was going to do this either. It's just off the cuff. That's how I live my life. You plan and then you don't. Hey, Foxy. That was cute. You did that. You did
No,
it?
I did that. I did it.
That's cute. Yeah, Foxy, we were just talking about your hashtag rack last night. That John couldn't figure out where it came from.
All right. We've been sitting at 37 for about a minute now, so I'm fixing to roll it. We'll do the drum roll one more time.
Hashtag frog.
Hashtag frog.
It ain't long enough.
Mystery Snail Guardians. Woohoo!
Congratulations, Annette.
Annette, go girl. Yay! Congratulations. I I'm sure Miss Dee Dee, we can. I don't know if Joe is still listening, but he'll just give her a code,
Uh-huh.
or give you a code to give her. Is what how the hell that'll work.
And I already have her information.
Okay, so Miss Annette, Miss Dee Dee will get with you on that, and she's already got your info. So there you go. Congratulations, Miss.
Yay. Thanks for playing.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Miss Dee Dee, for doing that. That's very so sweet. I need to bookmark this giveaway tool thing. Oh, I didn't mean to draw again. Ugh.
You see who the loser is. It's like, not you, not you, not you.
Right there. Bookmark this one.
You're certainly welcome. Anybody who won would be welcome. But Annette has done a lot of cool stuff for me, and it just worked out.
Yep.
It's awesome. And Vinoski Fishkoto popping in here.
Okay, I got it.
Coming in the back door.
Back door. Then back doors.
Oh, we need to get a calendar of events up. Is that what you, Skipper? You want me to get it?
I'll pull it up, but if someone else could read it,
I got it. I can get it.
greatly be honored. Oh, that would be great.
I just got to get my commander cap on here.
You pulling it up?
Okay.
You want me to pull it up?
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so oops. What we got here? This is that was 8 a.m. It went way back. Okay. All right, so following our show today at 12 p.m., we have My Fish Tanks and Products with John. At 2, it says Afternoon Chat Delight with Rico Stan. At 4:30 to 5:30, we have Ed and Lefty Variety Show. And at 4:30 to 5, oh, that's Ed and Lefty. At 6, we have Cold Water Aquatics. At 7:30, we have Aqua Leak. At 6:30, we have Stay Fishy Fridays. And at 8, we have Friday Night Fish Fam Hangout. At 8:30 to 9:30 is Father Fish. At 9:30 to 10:30, Friday Night Live with LRB Aquatics. At 11, we have The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. How did I see? Okay. And 11:30 to 12, we have Atkins Natural Aquariums. I do not see anything for Big Tank Hank. Oh, 11:30 to 12 in the den with Big Tank Hank, and I do not know who his guest is today. Then let me go to Saturday. Since we're not going to be here tomorrow, we have the Saturday morning cartoons with Shanna and Jason, Degenerate Fish Keeper and 503 Aquatics at 10 a.m. At 12, we have Afternoon Delight with Jimmy P. Aquariums. We also have Ben Ochart at 12 and Mob Guppy at 1. At 2, we have Stevie McStreamy with Stephen P. and Jenna P. At 4, we have Families and Fish Keeping with Miss Lady Metalhead. At 6, we have Saturday Hangout with Mike's Aquatics and Things. And at 7, we have Discus Talk. 8, we have Fish Room Fever, or either Chattanooga Ed, one of the two, or maybe even Rico Stan. At 9:30, we have Vinny's Aquatics. At 10, we have Aqua Fun. At 11, we have Punchy Paints. At 11:30, we have Glitch Aquatics and TN Aqua. And then if we go to Sunday, we have Sunday. Way too far. Sunday we have 9 o'clock to 11 with the Easy Stream with Degenerate Fish Keeper. At 11 we have Mike's Turn to Aquatics. At 12 we have Guppy Guru and Swimming Against the Stream with Multi-Take Addiction, which I think he has changed his time. At 1 we have Sunday Sharpie's Fish and Phantoms. At 3 we have Sunday Stream with Brienne's Fish Fam. At 4 o'clock we have Aqua League. At 5, we have Science Gal Aquatics. And at 5:30 to 6:30, Father Fish. At 6 to 7, we have Skipper's Aquariums. At 7, we have Susie Q Aquatics. 8 o'clock, we have the Tennessee Fish Mafia with Taylor's Aquatics. At 9, we have Sunday Night Stream with Danica Aquatics. 10, we have Sunday Night Spotlight with Kevin's Canines and Aquatics. And those are the regularly scheduled streams. And if you would need to have your stream listed, you need to send Matt with the zoo some information so he can add it for you. Am I here by myself? Uh-oh.
I thought he was leaving.
That was funny. Say, whoops.
Oops.
Did we lose Skippy?
He is skinny. He's a
No, I said, did we lose Skippy?
Oh yeah, we lost Skippy. He had to go. He's got something going on. I don't know what it is yet. I'll find out.
Okay. Oh, he got a phone call, so he might have a call out.
Yeah, maybe.
Since he does
All right.
that volunteer.
Yeah. So we've got some events. January 23rd is in Northbrook, Illinois. Hilton at the Hilton Northbrook. Cichlids, discus, guppies, bettas, plecos, plants, shrimp, food, tropical fish swap. 10 to 1 p.m. That's this Sunday. And then hang on. Y'all see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get back to it. Okay. The Hilton Garden in the FW Expo February 5th. Plants, fish, coral supplies. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth or surrounding areas, I've been to this little group. It's good. I'm a member of it, or I used to be a member of it. There's normally a pretty good bit of people that show up to it. So you're around, you head to that one. We got Orlando, Aquashella, February 26th to the 27th. And that's as far as I'm going to go. The rest of it, we can talk about later.
Yeah. It's far enough away. We have heard it, so you can be thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's just a little recap to help
Right.
get you going if you don't know about stuff.
Yeah.
Miss Marcia, you have a great day. Go watch your Pluto TV. And Foxy's having her some little Wisconsin weather adjustments this week.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. This is her first winter there, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess you have to get used to it, you know.
Uh-huh.
And don't forget, people, Jess does have membership. So if you want to be a member, if you're not already.
That's right. We got 3 tiers now. So we've got I need to redo that video, and I will when I feel better. But we've got 3 tiers: $2.99, $4.99, and $6.99. The $10.99. The $6.99. You get 10% off my store and entry into the members only stream on Wednesdays, and you get to come up on panel. The $4.99, you get a 5% discount from the store and into the members only stream, and then the $2.99 you get into the members only stream. So that's on Wednesdays.
And there's a GCCA fish swap on Sunday too.
Oh, where did that one go? It was in the lineup, but I didn't see it there today. I don't know.
Wherever Whip lives, I guess it's. Yeah, she's still under the weather, Joseph, but she didn't want to leave me hanging by myself, so she came up here and took one for the team too.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. So, all right, everybody.
And don't forget, Joe's Shrimp Shack has 10% up to 4 hours after the stream.
That's right. Y'all go show some support because y'all do that so well. And thank you. I will. I'm gonna rest, and hopefully I'll be way better Monday. And yeah. So I know there's something I'm missing. I can't remember what it is at the moment.
And we all understand, Jess. If you're just struggling, you're struggling.
Thank you.
We'll be here on Monday. Everybody come back
Monday.
Okay, Stephen.
Skipper, he's back. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Love y'all.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Are you ready, Steven? Kenny? Greg?
Okay.
All right, Fish Fam. Let's go! Oh, it's been getting so hard living with you floating in my tank. I can't. You're blocking all the light out, and now my stems are starting to turn red. I see you planted in the back. As a matter of fact, it used to be as red as the sun. And the cringe in the corner that no one ignores, because it's that pink flamingo one. Oh, yeah, it keeps sickening. It's so sickening. So it's time to get moving, or the plants you'll be losing. The plant in the back is starting in the black, so you better do the dark green dance. And the cream in the corner is melting, and the water, so it's time to do the dark green dance. 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 Oh, I'm reaching in for something, but duckweed is all I seem to find. Oh, and all it takes is one piece, and then it's super mega multiplied. And the plant in the back is bent with a crack. I think that it just might die. And the crit in the corner is already a martyr. It melted right before my eyes. Oh, yeah, I was so hectic. I'm feeding my septic. I'm hardly breathing till this duckweed is leaving. The plant in the back is starting in the black, so you better do the duckweed dance. And the cream in the corner is melting, and the water's always under to the duckweed dance. Duckweed dance, 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 dance. Oh, yeah, it keeps sickening. It's so sickening. So it's time to get moving, or the plants you'll be losing. The plant in the back is starting in the black, so you better do the dark green dance. And the cream in the corner is melting, and the water's always under to the dark green dance. 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 Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Yeah!